Hi guys. So I've got a special video today because I got my hands on the new XXL Goodnites. So I honestly don't think these are really going to have enough absorbency for my incontinence needs, but I'm still really excited about these, and I will get some use out of them, and I'll talk about how I think I'll get some use out of them later. But first, I wanted to talk about why I'm excited for the XXL size of the Goodnites. So, um, I've done a couple videos talking about my story of becoming incontinent and everything. And if you're familiar with any of those videos, then you know that um, the very first incontinence products that I ever wore were Goodnites. And this was back in the late 1990s when I was a preteen. And, I had a growth spurt, and that's what kind of triggered my incontinence. And it was like right after Goodnights had come out, and they actually had a pretty big size back then, back in like 1998, 1999, somewhere around then. Um, but then I outgrew the Goodnights. They wouldn't fit. I went to um, adult pull-on style, which I really didn't like those. And then whenever I got my first job, when I was 18, I ended up switching to tape-on style adult diapers, which I still, to this day, I wear the tape-on style. Um, but I'm really excited about these because, like I said, the very first products that I wore were Goodnights. And I've never been a fan of the pull on adult underwear style. And so I'm really, really excited to give these a try. So, like I said, I have very heavy incontinence and I wear very high capacity diapers. So, I don't think the capacity is going to be sufficient. But um, I'm going to see if it's possible. It might not be possible, but I just got this big bag of boosters. You know what I mean? Maybe I can put a booster in there and boost the capacity if they fit. I don't know if these will even fit. I also don't know if these are gonna fit. I'm gonna have to. I haven't tried them on yet. But yeah. Anyway, another way I could get use out of these is wearing them in the summertime. So in the summertime, if I'm working outside, like if I go out camping or if I'm doing yard work or if I'm just outside all day, a lot of times I'll wear um, like reusable incontinence underwear because I don't need as high of a capacity and it's kind of more breathable, right? This might actually work really, really well for working outside, or just being out at the park or something like in the summertime when I have trouble being hydrated and I don't urinate as much. So I do think, especially with summer coming up, these will be useful. So I really hope these fit, and I really hope they work with the boosters. And I'm going to be going down memory lane with Goodnights. I always remembered the Goodnights um, were really good quality, and I really liked them a lot more than the adult pull-ups. Um, Mainly because just like the material and like the I don't know how to explain it, but these the Goodnights I liked a lot better. So like I said, I haven't worn Goodnights since the 90s, so it's been a very long time. So we'll see um, how these hold up. But so let's take a look at these XXL Goodnights. If I can get them out. Oh, wow. That is pretty long. So obviously they're not triple folded like an adult diaper. But this definitely looks like it's going to fit. So yeah, that's definitely gonna fit. Wow, these are like the perfect size. So the weight range on it is 120 to 165 pounds. And I'm about 165 pounds. That's why I was really excited about these, because this is in like my weight range. So I think these are gonna fit, guys. So I'm definitely gonna try these out. So now what I want to see is if one of these boosters would fit in the Goodnight. So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to turn it inside out. And let's test fit it here. Okay, so I think the issue here, so these things do have leak guards. That's what you expect out of a good quality product. But I think they're too narrow. So this booster, I don't know if this is going to work. I think this booster might be too large, too wide. So I don't know, maybe this booster is not going to work. Maybe I can fold the booster? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, guys. I also have some other boosters that I can play around with. But yeah, I would really like to experiment with these, see if I can get some use out of them. But yeah, guys, I'm pretty excited about these. I'll probably wear them in the summertime. And yeah, we'll see how they work. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will definitely be doing a follow-up video on these XXL Goodnites. You see they stretch pretty good. I'll definitely be doing a follow-up video. If you want to see how these look and fit on my body, I will do a video like that, and I'll put that on my other channel, my ABDL Life channel, ABDLIFE, and that way you can see if they fit. I've got about a 32-inch waist, and I don't think I'm going to have any issue fitting into these. These look like exactly the same size as like my incontinence underwear. You know what I mean? So I really think these are going to fit. So go check out my other channel on there. Also, if you want to support me even further, you might consider supporting me on Just for Fans. I am on there. And so typically what I do on my Just for Fans is I'll do demonstrations on like how to put adult diapers on, which doesn't work very well on YouTube. I don't really think I'll need to do a video like that on these because, you know, they just pull up and down. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody's going to need any demonstration on how to pull these up and down. You know what I mean? So we'll probably skip the Just for Fans video on this one. But go check me out on there anyway. There's a lot of really helpful content on there of me putting different diapers on in different sizes, different brands. But yeah, that's it, guys. See you next time.